This is how we do it. I feel like Sporty Spice today. Hey everyone, how you doing? If you are new here, I'm Nicole Concilio and welcome to the video, y'all. It is 90 degrees in Los Angeles today, so you know what that means. Messy bun time. I know a lot of you guys hate when I have my hair up, so apologies in advance. Today is a really special video for me because not only am I testing out a crap ton of new makeup, we are going to be venturing into a new brand called Uoma, and I'm really excited because a portion of this video is going to be sponsored by them. They are a new up-and-coming brand, and their beliefs and their products I've been testing out for a little bit over a week now, and I really like them, and I just love the brand's overall message, and it's just so different and so unique, and I'm honestly honored to be a part of it. I'm really excited to be doing this video with them and for you guys, and you guys know I never do any type of sponsorships that I don't believe in, so this is really, really cool and really important for me, so I'm really excited. So on April 26th, you can purchase Uoma on their website and on Ulta.com. So that's UOMA.com and Ulta.com. And then it'll be in stores May 5th in Ulta. They are really the first beauty brand that I've really seen to celebrate and basically pay an homage, if you will, to African culture. You guys know that there's K-beauty stuff and J-beauty stuff. So this is the first kind of African culture makeup brand. And I think that that's really cool and really different and something that I love. And I love to be one of the first people to really be talking about it. I think that that's an honor, honestly. Now, the word Uoma means beautiful in Igbo. No, I'm not 100% sure if I'm pronouncing that right. I'm really sorry if I'm not. You guys know my aesthetic is mispronouncing words, so forgive me on that. It's from southeastern Nigeria, and it was basically inspired by the culture of Africa and how it's one of the most diverse continents out there. And I really liked that they used a lot of influential women as inspiration. They use Nefertiti, Cleopatra, Angela Davis, Diana Ross, and the list honestly goes on and on. So I'm gonna shut up and actually show you guys one of the products now. This is basically their Say What foundation. I really love the packaging. It's really cool and different. It says, "Stronger together, we are an empowered tribe. Our race is human, our people are free, our language is color." And I really, really like that. And I'll show you some other packages. They have an eyeshadow palette called Black Magic, and it's just so much little detail was put in, and this one is the Black Magic Hypnotic Metallic Lipstick. There are really cool packaging. This right here is the Cleopatra ink, just inspired after her. So I think this is a really cool, different, fun brand, and also really educational, bringing more to the table than just a foundation. There's so much more behind it. So the way that their foundation is broken down, they have cool tones, they have warm tones, and they have neutral tones, and each one obviously is 1 through 51. They have 51 shades. A brand new brand starting out with 51 shades. That's amazing. That's awesome. And there are 6 diverse formulas. So these are called the Say What foundations, and I have here the Fair Lady collection. I believe that I'm either going to be T2W or T3W. I'm a little bit tanner than normal these days, so I'm thinking that I'm going to be the 3W, and this is what the packaging looks like. This is the foundation, and they had identified as 6 different kins, which is White Pearl, the Fair Lady, which I have, Honey Honey, Bronze Venus, Brown Sugar, and Black Pearl. So they have 6 different categories, and there are 51 foundation shades across all 6 different categories, which is insane. And each of the different kins, that's what they call it, the 6 kins, has each different things that cater to people's different needs. If you need, if you have drier skin, or if you have this, if you have that. And the foundations are infused with different types of skincare And it's a soft, matte, yet hydrating foundation, which is really key for me because I really do enjoy a matte finish. However, my skin is drier than a cactus, so I appreciate the hydrating element of it. And obviously, like T1 is obviously going to be lighter than shade T2. I think it's like pretty self-explanatory when you are, picking out your foundation if you do want to test this puppy out. It's a cruelty-free brand as well. I do want to mention that. And they also have a skin kin wheel, I believe, on their website. So if you are having like problems figuring out what category you're fitting under, you can go and check that out on their website. So I'm gonna do things a little bit backwards here, and I'm gonna apply the foundation first because since it is so hot, I don't wanna have a lot of eyeshadow on today. I have actually some cool Colourpop liners and stuff that I wanna play with that I just got in the mail as well. So I kind of wanted to do maybe some like graphic-y liner situation going on. So I'm going to do that. But before we start with the foundation, I want to do my brows because I cannot do my brows after foundation. It just looks like a mess. I don't know. I'm one of those people that can't do it. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. But I just got in the mail this new Maybelline. It's the Tattoo Studio Brow Pomade. And I haven't tried a drugstore brow product in a really long time. And since we're testing out a bunch of new makeup today, I figured like, why not? Let's test her out. I think I'm going to be going in with the shade Soft Brown, just because since I dyed my hair darker, I've been doing my brows a little bit darker. So I just feel like I kind of need to do that to stay on track. There's a freaking bug in here. Gah! You are not wanted. I still have my broken foot, you guys. Hopefully, I go to the doctor's really soon, like the end of this week. So hopefully I'll have an update on when I could get this inconvenient boot off. I still cannot believe I broke my foot off my porch. But my foot is feeling better, that being said. So I'm going to zoom you guys on in so that we can get a better look at the brows and everything going on here. Okie dokes. So the way I like to do my brows, and you guys know I just uploaded an updated brow routine. So I'm not going to sit here and explain how I do my brows since I literally just uploaded this like days ago. So I'm just going to go in. I'm using my Morphe M158. But basically the way I like to do my brows is just brush all the hair up. I do have really curly brows, that nice Italian gene of mine. So I am just going to swipe them up and get them kind of just like straight. And I'm going to go ahead and go on into this pomade. And again, I'm using the shade Soft Brown. It may be a bit dark, but I've just been doing my brows darker since your girl dyed her hair darker. See, like I dyed my hair darker, but my roots come in so light. It's like my body's like, no, you will be a blonde. I'm gonna have to be one of those girls that I guess just gets her roots done all the time. I have no idea. Oh yeah, that's a perfect color match. I'm happy with that. Okay. The formula is like really smooth. I thought it was gonna be like a little bit more draggy, you know what I mean? But it's actually like pretty smooth. Okay, Maybelline, I'm pretty impressed here, y'all. I gotta clean up my brows. They're a little messy these days. I always have to trim my brow hairs because they just like go all over the place. They have a mind of their own. But dang, that looks really nice. I've been loving the more like sparse, kind of like showing space in between the brows look. I haven't been filling them in as much lately, and I feel like they just look a million times better. Okay, and then what I really like to do to make the brows look flat, like less flat, to make them look flat, to make them look less flat, because when you use a pomade, you can kind of get that cartoon kind of flat looking brow. I know this isn't a new product, but this is the 3D Brow Tones from Benefit, and I'm using shade number 2 here. And I like to do this because it just kind of adds highlights to the brows, and it also just gives it a little bit more life, I feel like. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to do the other brow off camera, but I really like the way that this came out. I did not have high hopes for this because I normally don't really care for drugstore brow products. I feel like I've always just been a diehard Benefit girl or Anastasia girl, so this is major for me to like this right now. I'm really impressed. So I'm going to go ahead and do the other brow off camera, and then we'll get started with the foundation. Okay, I really love the way my brows look right now. This brow is always my crap brow, so don't pay no mind to it. I feel like it needs to be like this much higher, and it would be perfect. I'm also sick in the head. Okay, so for primer, I'm gonna be using the Double Duty Beauty First Step Prep from Tarte. Now, this has been a holy grail of mine for a minute now because it really helps so much with my dry skin, and my skin has been through it lately with all the traveling and like Coachella and airplanes. So now for foundation, I'm gonna be using, so I'm going to actually pump this on the back of my hand and apply it to my face. I've been doing this thing where I'm kind of like blending one side of my face at a time, so that way like the product doesn't settle or anything. Oh yeah, this is a perfect match. This is T3W. Dang, this looks like butter right now. My forehead is always darker. I have some like pigment issues going on up here, so don't mind that. I actually haven't tested it like in my beauty room in the lights before this foundation, so that's why I'm kind of like, dang, it looks even better with the lights. And I would say like first time around with a beauty blender, it's definitely medium coverage, and for me, since it's so warm and hot out right now, I'm not trying to go for super, super full coverage, but you definitely could build this up for sure. Dang, she looked pretty. Okay, so now for concealer. On days where I'm not really doing much of like eyeshadow or anything like that, I do like to do my face first, just because I feel like I get more of a balance done. So we're gonna be doing concealer next, and this is step 2 from Uoma Beauty, and it's called Stay Woke, and it has like a time kind of with the woke. I really like that. Again, the packaging is really, really cute. So we have Fair Lady T1, Fair Lady T2, and Fair Lady T3. So I'm assuming since I used T3 on the face, I'm assuming I'm probably going to use T2 for concealer. This is what the concealer looks like. It has blue cap, kind of like similar to match the foundation. And this is what the product looks like. Or maybe I should use T1. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna use T1 because I feel like I need a little bit of a brighter under eye today. So basically it's the same thing with the kins here. Like you can use the same kind of like number and kin to identify what concealer you would be. If you're someone like me who wants a brighter under eye, I would highly suggest maybe going like 2 shades lighter, maybe even 3 shades lighter, depending on how bright you want your under eye. And this is really smooth, really creamy, easy to apply. I love the applicator, and it kind of has some movement to it. I don't know if you guys are really able to see, but the applicator has some movement so that you don't feel like you're dragging something across your face. Now, I really like to put a lot of concealer on. You definitely don't have to put as much as I am applying, but I just like to do this. This is kind of like the way I do my makeup, and always kind of apply it down the center. It's full coverage. It has like a very skin, like dewy kind of finish, and there's no fragrance, nothing like that. I hate when you're using a concealer and you can smell it right up under your nose. No thanks. And there's no parabens, no talc, vegan friendly. And I actually have this Marc Jacobs new kind of like cream and contour stick that I want to try with this. You guys know I'm also a really big fan of Marc Jacobs products, so I was really excited when I got this to test out. So I'm going to be using shade Deep 50 here. Actually, I don't know if this will be too dark. You know what I'm going to do? What am I going to do? I'm going to do this one. This is Tan 49. I feel like this will be that'll be a better match. This is creamy as hell too. Okay, so let's blend this bish out. Concealer is hella creamy, hella bouncy. And what I mean by bouncy is like I can bounce the blender around and not have to like really worried about dragging the blender. Like there are some times where I feel like I apply a concealer and I have to physically drag my beauty blender around. Like I can just bounce this very easily around the eye, and it's so like creamy and hydrating. I cannot say that enough. Blends out like perfectly. I feel like my pores are almost non-existent with this concealer, which is really, really nice. Okay, so let's blend out this schnozola. Okay, Marc Jacobs, I see you. I knew there was a piece of hair somewhere. I kept feeling it, you guys. I got it. I hate that. I hate when you're doing your makeup and you're like, hey, like I feel something's tickling me. What is it? Ooh, I really am liking these Marc Jacobs. I'm impressed. This is the first time I'm using the Marc Jacobs. Okay, chiseled cheek. I have Monopoly stuck in my head from Ariana Grande and Victoria Monet. I'm just like, bad vibes get off of me, out of here with that. Treat my goals like property. So I definitely would say you have to act fast on the Marc Jacobs contour because as you guys can see, like there's a little bit of a line here, but when it's all blended out, it looks like really pretty. So I would say maybe wait to apply this until you're actually ready to blend it, but it looks really nice. You just have to work it a little bit extra. Okay, so this is how the face is looking without any product on it, like setting it or anything. I wanted to give you guys a look before. Ooh, I need to blend that corner out a bit more. I'm glad I looked. So it looks pretty nice. Like I'm really happy with the way that the Marc Jacobs and the Uoma Beauty is meshing together. Also, the Uoma Beauty base that I have on, like the foundation, the concealer, just looks so pretty, so flawless. Like I feel like my skin hasn't looked really this fresh in a while. Like I just feel like I look very fresh. So I'm going to kill the freshness and set this with a little bit of Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. I don't really have any new setting powder to test out for you guys, and honestly, you guys know Laura Mercier and Cover FX hold like very true to my heart. So I am just gonna use what I know works best. And I'm gonna go ahead and blend any creasing that may have formed under the eye. This really is a creaseless concealer though. Like I feel like for me to, without setting, barely have any creasing is really nice. So I'm gonna go in and just kind of tap. Since this is a mattifying foundation, I don't want to add too much powder. And plus, like my skin is just like really dry these days from all the traveling. So I'm not really going too crazy here with anything, just kind of like setting it. Okay, so since I'm gonna be like kind of resting my hand on my face, I'm not gonna do the rest of my face until my like eyes and liner are done. Excuse me. So I got these really cool liners from Colourpop. It's called Color Outside the Liner. And then they also, I think, I'm not sure if they reformulated it, but I know they definitely repackaged the Color Me Pretty. So I kind of want to play around with these. These are more of like pomade kind of gel situations going on. So I definitely want to fool around with this a bit. So I kind of want to use this purple and blue. I feel like I wanted to go for pink, but I'm not doing that. So don't worry, you guys. So I'm going to start off with the purple. And I also have this really awesome brush from Morphe. It's the M250-1. This is really good for like graphic liners and stuff like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and dunk my brush into the purple, kind of like saturate it like crazy. And then I'm going to kind of put it on the back of my hand. Oh, it's nice and creamy. We're good here. This is my first time really using these Colourpop creamy liner things, so I'm excited to test that out. So the way I want to do this, I'm trying to think here. There's so many cool things on Pinterest, like graphic liner wise. Like look at this. This is freaking awesome. That's crazy. And even this, like this is really cool too. I really like this one, which I'm kind of inspired by, but I don't know who the artist is. It says Alexandra Leva, but like this looks really cool. I kind of like when I was thinking about doing this, I was thinking about doing something like here, kind of connecting up. So I'm gonna go in my crease with this puppy, and I'm gonna, you know what, I need to put this down, and I need to kind of like crouch. Okay, we're getting somewhere. We are getting somewhere. Okay, I know my eye looks nuts right now, but pay no mind to it. We're gonna get shit in motion, okay? So I'm gonna now go in with the blue here, which is called Prance. And I'm gonna basically just like outline everything that we did. This really pretty blue color. It's like almost like a periwinkle blue. Yeah, so I'm basically just gonna be going like that, like very carefully too, because I also want to be like really precise with it. So just take your time. Dang, I cannot believe I just did that. I impress myself sometimes. You know what the fun thing is that I have to do it on this eye as well. Okay, so I tried to not do pink, y'all, but I wanted pink, so leave me alone, okay? Like, shit. I will say this pink is very difficult to use from Colourpop. It's called Boots. The purple I used is called Piggy Bank, and the blue I used is called Prance. This one has a very different formula. I just actually sprayed some MAC Fix Plus in it because I don't know what is going on here with it, but it's very dry. The formula is it's weird. Squirting so much in there to like get a little moisture back in there. I shouldn't have to do that, just so you guys know, because the other ones worked perfectly. So I'm not really sure what the tea is on this pink color. I'm like putting it all over my hands. Wipe that shit off fast because I do not want to have pink hands. So basically I just follow the line on everything, but I wanted to just quickly pop up and tell you guys that I'm using pink now so that it's not like a huge surprise. But yeah, the reason why I didn't record like a lot of this is because like I have to be so close to the camera in order to do it. So I'm basically just lining everything now. Yeah, so adding some of the Fix Plus in here really helped a lot, just so you guys know. So like if you are going to get the pink, you definitely are going to need to do that. So I feel like that's some pretty fun graphic liner going on here. Obviously it looks different when my eyes are like this compared to like looking down. And then I want to go in with the Uoma Beauty liner to kind of like have the black liner pull everything together. Oh yeah, this pink is a stainer. She's a stainer, all right. A lot of pink stain though, you guys. It's so normal. There was one time for Halloween, I think I used the Makeup Forever Flash palette and I had my whole eye pink for like 2 solid days. I couldn't get it off. So this eyeliner is really cool. It's called Blackity Black, y'all. And it's the basically Cleopatra ink inspired. And this is what the packaging looks like. And this removes easily on contact with warm water, which I like because I don't want to not be able to get something off of my eyes. And it's very smooth too when you apply it. I'm basically just adding on top here because I want to have some black liner just to like bring everything together, but it's hella smooth. And then just kind of filling everything in. So I kind of made it so that it kind of like points out. I think I'm going to get rid of this underneath here, y'all. I think I just kind of want it to look like there's a rainbow coming out of my winged liner. Yeah, so I'm just going to draw over it. It's the easiest way to get rid of that. I'm going to apply some Lilly Lashes in the style NYC. These are my favorite lashes. And I'm using the Thrive Cosmetics. I used to use this a lot, lash glue. And I'm going to apply the Lilly. Oh, shit, I forgot to put mascara on. Who do I think I is right now? Okay, so this is a new Tarte mascara. It's Lights, Camera, Lashes, but like, it's not necessarily new, but it's new packaging. So I wanted to include it in this right here because I haven't used this mascara in a while. Oh, it's a little bit more liquidy than I remember. And then I'm just going to pop this lash on. Again, this is NYC from Lilly Lashes. And then what I do to really secure the lash is kind of like take my tweezer and clamp my regular lash with the falsie. So that way it's really secure. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the liner and the lash off camera on the other eye to save some time. And we'll be back to finish off the rest of our face. Okay, so I kind of want to do a little bit more with the lower lash. I was thinking about mixing together this like coral color with this yellow. So we have Puppy and Punch. So what am I going to do? I'm going to start with, yeah, see, this is way more creamy. That pink one was not creamy at all. So I'm going to start back here with the yellow and kind of like try to smoke it out. I don't want it to be like, I want it to more or less just look like there's a shadow there. Like, I don't want it to really look like, maybe I'll do it like this then. Maybe I'll use a different brush. I think that'll be the better technique for sure. Bad vibes get off of me. Collect them like Monopoly. Okay, I'm gonna do the other side now. Yeah, that's a way better situation. And then I'm going to go ahead and go on in with this coral shade. And this Morphe brush I'm using is the E19, just in case y'all was curious. And kind of just go like that. Yeah, I mean, who the hell knows? We're like being funky today. Real funky. Time to get funky. And then I feel like, I'm not really sure if I like the yellow. I love the way that it looks, but like just with everything together, I don't know if it kind of throws off the balance with the cool tones. So I think I'm going to take this blue. This is the Prance color. And I think I'm going to just like go over it. That way it just has like a better transition too. Okay, so for blush, we have, actually, you know what? Let me do highlighter first. Getting ahead of myself. So I'm really excited to try this highlighter out. This is from Lunar Beauty, aka Manny MUA's brand, and this is what it looks like. The highlighter is $26, and I put like swatches and stuff on my Instagram stories. There are, I believe, 4 shades in total. This shade that I'm gonna be using is called Venus, and it's like a champagne color. It's like really good for my skin type for the summer months. Okay, Manny. Manny didn't come to play. Holy shit. Dang. This is a beautiful highlighter. And this is the first time I'm testing it out on my actual face. I did some swatches on my arm and I was really impressed, but dang. Manny, are you kidding? Holy mother. Shit, I'm feeling like a snacky snack right now. Okay, Manny. Okay. And for blush, I have, oh my god, I am so itchy, y'all. My dry skin is like, I have the cream blush. If I can get it open with these friggin' nails. Jeez, I literally just opened this. What? I'm literally like breaking the packaging. Oh, there we go. Okay, I have cream highlighters from NARS, part of their new NARS Orgasm birthday collection. So I low-key want to like do a little tap ski and see, and then maybe go over it with also the NARS Orgasm blush that they repackaged and everything. So this is adding a lot of like gloss and shine to the cheeks, which I really like, especially since I have dry skin. I like to have a lot of like, you know, just highlighted points and shine on the face. So I'm gonna actually go in with blush because I do feel like I didn't get enough color from that, but we have the OG right here. This is the NARS Orgasm, so I'm gonna go ahead and go in with this. Yeah, there's that blush that I want and need in my life. Okay, I'm feeling myself today, you guys. I'm sorry. I feel like I'm being so annoying today. So last step we really have here is to put the lips. Okay, I have the dogs. They joined me in my virtue to find the perfect lipstick. Why are you barking, June? It's okay. So this is a new lipstick from Laura Mercier. It says nude. This is what it looks like. Let's see. I feel like that's a bit too pink. Hang on. Let me try. I brought out another nude. Wait, but this is kind of pink too. What is going on? I'm confused at that. Let me see this by itself. This is totally not a nude. This is like bubblegum pink. How could they call this nude? I'm like so confused right now. I'm just gonna use this nude from Sugar Rush because I know that this is a good nude. This is called Cupcake. And then I'm gonna go over it with the NARS Orgasm Gloss that I just got. Yeah, that looks way better. I literally cannot get over, like, that was not a nude. Like, that was pink. Okay, you guys, and this is the finished look. I really enjoyed testing out all of this new product. The only thing that really stood out in my mind that I don't know or was, like, finicky with product was the Colourpop boots. This really, I had to manipulate the formula a shit ton, so I'm not really sure what, like, went on there. And obviously, these Laura Merciers, like, the nude is not nude. Like, so I'm so confused with that. But otherwise, I really love the way everything came out. I think it was really fun to, like, test around and do, like, a different colorful look here. I know, like, this is obviously not that wearable, but it was just really fun. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. And make sure you subscribe to my channel. Make sure you turn on the bell notifications. And I will see y'all next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.